Alright, so I'm gonna do... Why is my game broken? My game is literally broken. I don't know, like, every time I load the game up, it has to reload, like, everything. Like, all the mounts and everything. I don't know why. Like, it's so weird. Maybe I have to uninstall the game and reinstall it. I'm not really sure what the problem is. Like, look at this. Like, it's loaded this, like, 1,000 times. I don't know why it has to load it again. Your boy Blake. Dude, look, it's like loading the entire game. Like, what is... If anyone knows how to fix this, let me know. I'm gonna try to uninstall and reinstall it. Alright, so thank you guys, first of all. Thank you for, like, the support on yesterday's video, or 2 days ago. I don't upload daily. I'm gonna do more of those videos. I think they're actually really helpful, and they're really easy for me to make, and I like making them, so we're gonna do more. But I just sort of wanted to break that up with a video, quick video today, where I just sort of talk about this thing called the domino effect. You know that with the oh, I don't want to do, we're gonna do some Colossus Boulevard today, boys. This is gonna be fun. So all you guys know what the domino effect is. If you don't, it's basically where, like, something starts happening and then something else starts happening. It's like a chain reaction. You see it a lot, like, in politics and stuff, where someone will do something and then everyone follows. You sort of see it in, like, social movements where, like, someone will do something and then, like, everybody jumps on the bandwagon. But it also happens in video games, and that's what I want to talk about today. Hello? 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 What? Where is that quest? I don't know even know what that quest is from, dude. I'm so rattled. Alright, no, I'm actually not doing that. Okay, so as I aimlessly walk around, we'll take a little journey. I don't even know where we're gonna go. What I want to talk about today is what happened with Pirate 101. It's also happening with Wizard 101, but Pirate 101, like, is a great example of this, and it's happened with a lot of other games. But basically, here's the deal. People love to be on the bandwagon, and people like stuff that is popular, and so what happens is, take Pokemon Go for an example. This is a fantastic example, actually. This is a good one, too. It came out, everyone started playing it, so then everyone started playing it, right? You see what happens? So if everyone starts playing it, not everybody, but, like, if some people start playing it, then more people start playing it, then more people start playing it, and it has this domino effect that's positive. So then, like, tons of people start playing it. And that usually happens whenever something comes out. That's sort of like the general trend of things. Like, it'll get popular and then it'll start to get less popular in the future. Obviously, that's generally how it works. But especially in Pirate 101, you can really see, like, the negative domino effect, especially like in a so much more profound way than other games. Basically, if you guys don't know what's happening with Pirate 101 right now, and, like, I don't have this figures and statistics and whatever, maybe KingsIsle thinks Pirate 101's doing great. I don't know, but I can tell you from my experience, it's not doing great. I can tell you that much. There's a reason they're not updating it all the time. But what happens is, people stop playing it for whatever reason, then more people stop playing it because other people stop playing it. Then people stop paying money into the game, which prevents them from doing updates because they don't have money to update the game. And then more people leave the game because it's not being updated, and then more people leave the game because no one else is playing the game. And then the game dies. You see what I'm saying? So, like, obviously right now Pirate 101 isn't completely dead, but for all intents and purposes it's pretty much dead at this point. And so what you really need to do as a game developer, and Wizard 101 is experiencing this too, I don't think it's quite as bad. I mean, Wizard 101 used to be a huge game, and now it's not what it used to be for sure, but they still have enough money to update this game and everything. But I think the bigger point here though is, you want to keep your game relevant for as long as possible. That's obviously the goal with all developers, but I think, and I'm talking specifically at KingsIsle here, Pokemon Go was a different thing because it was just, like, the biggest fad of all time, and, like, I don't really think anybody expected it to last that long. But I think, like, directly at KingsIsle, you guys need to listen to the community more, and you need to make, like, a bigger effort to retain people into this game. Because if you can retain people, if you can stop people from leaving, whatever you gotta do, then it'll stop other people from leaving. Like, if some people start leaving, everyone starts leaving. At this point in the game, it's going to be pretty hard to get a lot of new people into it, although if you actually ran, like, a smart advertising campaign, you could probably pull it off. You also got to adjust your prices too, because for this game, it's honestly a little bit too expensive. That's a different video. The point is, start listening to your community, because we have a lot of good ideas, and we are the people that are paying money into your game. So if you listen to us and make us happy, then we will pay more money into your game, and we will also not leave your game. It just seems to me like KingsIsle is just sort of doing their own thing, and, like, they're pretty good at it because they got a lot of smart people, but recently it hasn't been great. Like, I think the new test realm is a great example of this, like with the moon monstrology. I don't even know what it's called. I haven't been on the test realm because honestly, like, I don't find it very interesting. But that's the kind of thing, like, whenever updates used to come out to this game, I would be so excited to play them. They'd be really cool. But recently, they haven't been quite as cool. And I think the game's gotten to a point where they put a lot of content out and they're not really sure what to do. And I think when that happens, that's when you need to go to the community and be like, what do you guys want? What do you guys not like? What do we need to fix? What should we do differently? They have these KI lives and they tweet out stuff. I mean, they even tweeted out, like, I made that video where they tweeted out, like, new loading screens. I don't remember exactly what they said, but, like, basically they hinted at updating the loading screens. The loading screens are still the same. And so it's even little things, but, like, this game has so much potential, and it's kind of a bummer to me to see it all go to waste, basically just because KingsIsle just isn't listening. My last suggestion that I have, and I don't want to ramble on for too long, I think I made my point, but my last suggestion I have is instead of making content and then putting it on test realm for people to test, and then pushing it to live realm with, like, minimal changes, maybe start with less updates. Like, you can obviously do that with the world, but, like, with the PvP thing, where they changed the PvP, it should have been like, hey, guys, first of all, first step should have been, guys, do you think critical in PvP needs to be nerfed? Then people would have been like, yes or no. Then what they could have done is put it in a test realm and had people try it out and let you know what they think. Personally, dropping a critical down to 1.25, even though I think, like, I personally complained, I think other people kind of complained too. I don't think everyone, like, I think people sort of accepted it now, but I honestly don't think it was the greatest change, because they also didn't nerf healing, which again created this super imbalance. Like, again, the different video, but ice and balance and life are so overpowered now, and it's basically because they can heal back for more than everybody and they don't need critical like everybody else did. So not only did it create an imbalance in schools, but, like, everyone had to redo their pets, and it changed the meta so much, but not really in a good way. Like, what I really think they should have done is, first of all, tested different levels of critical. Like, 2's already been out, alright, take critical away in PvP, see how that works. Try 1.25, try 1.5, which personally I think critical should be 1.5. I think 1.5 is enough, where the thing is, right now it's not really a debate. No one actually really wants critical unless you're going for heals. So if you put it at 1.5 though, then it's like, okay, like, this could be worth my time. And so then it gets people to sort of debate which strategy they want to go for. In this current meta, the best strategy is defensive. You don't need critical in this meta, which I think is a bummer because critical's a part of the game and it's been a part of PvP for so long. If they would have nerfed it to 1.5, I think it just would have been a lot better overall. But you guys can obviously argue with me in the comments if you want. It's just my opinion. But alright, so I want to add this in now just because I forgot to talk about it earlier. I wanted to cite, like, a very specific example. If you guys know the game Rainbow Six Siege, obviously it's not like an MMO like you know, Wizard101 is, but they have been a game that's been able to increase their fan base after launch, which, like, never happens. And I think they've been able to do that because of two reasons. Number one, they have those test servers. They're called technical test servers, where they just test out different stuff and get people's opinion on it, which, as I suggested in the video, is, like, a great idea, and I think something KingsIsle should do. But I think the other thing they do is they just really listen to the community, and they launch updates all the time. Like, for most games, the patches they do are really small, and they hardly ever listen to the community, but, like, they're constantly changing the game, and they're constantly changing the meta, but it seems to always get a little bit better. I mean, granted, that game has plenty of glitches and other stuff, but I just feel like that's a good example, especially, like, low-key, like, at KingsIsle. There's the great example that, like, this actually works, and I just think it'd be a good thing for the game. I think I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys did enjoy. I got a lot of awesome videos coming soon. We'll sort of see how things play out, but I'm trying to do a bunch more how-to videos, like gardening and PvP, and I got a bunch of other good ones. But stay tuned, guys. A lot of awesome stuff coming soon. We're about to hit 6K. We'll probably have actually hit 6K by the time this video goes out, so thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, please feel free to leave a like, and I will catch you all in the next video.
Okay, I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Sit the fuck back down. Sit like everybody nowadays, Hollywood. Oh, it's like that now? I'ma show you motherfuckers how to act now. I'ma show them how to act. I'ma show you. I'ma show them how to act. Okay, now picture little Bobby, just a younger runner.